Coming up, I'll show you what you need to do when installing your radiant heat flooring to ensure no mistakes.
The first thing up today is installing the radiant heat pad. So let's get in there and get to work. And this is one continuous pad. It's 60 linear feet long.
So now what is that?
This is the lead wire. This is the feed wire that's going to run up the wall here, right up to your thermostat.
Okay.
So before we start taping it down, we have to check to make sure that the mat is intact. And to do that, we're going to be using this little meter here.
Okay.
Now I'm looking on the tag here. It says we should get a reading of 52.6 ohms.
Okay.
Plus or minus 10%. I have 51.7. Okay, so that tells us that right now, the battery that's in this tester is sending a signal through this red wire. It's going all the way through the heating element 60 feet away and then making its way back to the black wire.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take readings in 3 separate stages. Once out of the box, so jot that down. The second one we'll be doing is once the pad is completely secure to the subfloor. And then the third time we'll be taking a measurement is for once the floor is installed. In this case, is tile.
Okay.
In order to make the turns, we'll be cutting the fiberglass meshing. The orange wire is the heating element, so we know to stay away from there. No utility knives, just scissors. And all we're doing is just pulling on the fiberglass, keeping it taut. And the tape is merely just to hold it down temporarily, because once the thin set comes over this, that's what's really going to keep it glued in place.
Laying down this heating mat is extremely easy to do. The wire and the mesh are connected but can easily be cut apart to fit strategically in your floor plan. And make sure when you cut the mesh, you cut away from the wire.
How will I know if it fails?
It won't fail. As long as it's installed correctly, which is what we're doing, it will never fail. Plus, once it's encased inside the thin set mortar and under the tile, nothing can get at it to corrode it.
Okay.
So it will never fail.
Excellent.
Not bad, Katie. 2 hours to install this pad.
Yeah, not bad.
That's not bad.
It's actually pretty easy to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's time for the second test reading.
51.6 ohms. So we are right on.
And the last thing we need to do is install the diode sensor, which will be attached to the thermostat and will maintain the perfect temperature of this radiant heat floor.
Okay, that's all done. In a couple of days, the electrician will pull these 2 leads up the wall, connect the thermostat, and then this will be live. Now, your husband and I are going to start tiling this floor in just a short while.
Excellent.
Good job. Let me give you a little inside information. Everywhere the main lead attaches to the radiant floor pad tends to be bulky because of the crimp connection that they use in the manufacturing warehouse. So just digging out a little trough or a little trench for that cable to sit in so that it lays flat with the subfloor will save you a lot of grief in the end. You ready to tile, Michael?
I'm ready.
All right, before we get started, we're going to install this alarm, which actually monitors the continuity of the radiant heat pad, because if a nick, tear, or rip is going to happen, it's going to happen during the flooring installation. So this alarm basically has a normally closed contact. In the event of a break, the alarm will sound, and we know right then and there, wherever we're working, there's a potential problem.
Great. So basically, we want to avoid this.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, the leads are on. I'm going to switch the alarm to on. It should not sound. Okay, so
Good.
it's on. If that goes beep, then we go oops.
Okay.
Best part about this is what?
No alarm.
The alarm didn't sound, which means that the flooring is completely intact, ready to give you guys years of warmth and comfort. Looking forward to it.
DIY Network's Kitchen Impossible helps do-it-yourselfers who get in too deep.
We don't know how to finish it.
Mark Bartolomeo shows you how to get that kitchen of your dreams without all the nightmares.
I love it.
Kitchen Impossible continues next on DIY Network.